I'm kind of giving you a little sneak peek spoiler of what is coming to this Etsy drop, some shirts. So I think I'm going to get my pajamas on, maybe play with Willow for a little bit because I didn't take her for a walk, and then I'm going to finish my book. I'm going to finish Cold Enough for Snow. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. My nose! Ow! Hello everyone, I thought it was about time for a good old-fashioned reading vlog. I feel like I haven't filmed a very chill, chit-chatty video where I just do a bunch of random things and update you guys on what's been going on in my life and what I've been up to, what I've been reading. I have been quite busy recently because I just have a lot going on with my writing, illustrating. I've been trying to read. I have just a lot of work. I'm having an Etsy drop and restock soon, and I'm traveling soon, which I am so excited about. I've just been trying to get a bunch of stuff done in a very short amount of time. I'm really excited about everything that's happening. It's just feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but in a good way. So I thought that a nice chill video like this would be really nice, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the books that I have read recently or have reread or am currently reading, because I do have some reading updates. I have been in quite a slump this whole year, and I've been just trying to push through it, so continuing to try and push through it. I think it's just because I have so much going on that reading, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, we're just going to push through. Before I get into talking about the books that I have read recently, I do want to tell you guys about some new jewelry pieces that I got from my favorite jewelry brand, Ana Luisa. If you guys have been here for any length of time, you know how much I love Ana Luisa. They are my favorite jewelry brand based in New York City, and I have the pleasure of working with them a lot in my videos, and I just love everything that they stand for. They are sustainable, they are affordable, and they create such beautiful, long-lasting pieces. And I do have some new pieces that I want to show you guys, but I also have something so exciting to say, and that is that my wonderful best friend Emma from her YouTube channel Emmy actually designed her own necklace with Ana Luisa, and it is the exact one that I am wearing right now, and I am so happy for Emma, and I'm so excited about it, and I'm honored that I get to wear it and say that one of my best friends designed a necklace, and this is it. It's so cool. I'll show you what it looks like close up. It is this beautiful gold star that is encased in a dome of glass, and it is in this oval shape. It is gorgeous. I love it so much. You guys know, if you have watched my videos where I talk about Ana Luisa or jewelry before, I love gold jewelry. I love the fact that it's gold. It's such a gorgeous design. I love the fact that Emma wanted to emulate a star because I love anything to do with stars, and I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. And then I will show you guys the other jewelry pieces that I picked out. I am so excited about them. The first ones, I think, yes, I picked these out for my sister, so she also loves my Ana Luisa pieces, and I got her a pair of earrings recently, and she loved them so much that she wanted another pair, so of course I got them for her. So I will take the plastic off of them. What's really nice is whenever Ana Luisa sends their jewelry, they sometimes put the plastic over them to keep them nice. So yes, these are the ones that I got from my sister. As always, I will put the names of the pieces on the screen, but they are these really, really beautiful, like thicker gold hoops. My sister normally wears silver, but she's really been liking gold recently, so I think that these will look so beautiful on her. And I really love these myself. I kind of might borrow them. So those are the first ones. And then the other earrings that I got, they are a gift. And I actually have these myself, but I have them in gold, and they are one of my favorites. There they are. I think they're called the Frida, but these are the ones that are in silver. They are just such a beautiful earring. I love how it's like a basic hoop, but the pearl makes it just so elegant and timeless, and I love these so much. So I wear these all the time, the gold ones, but the silver are so beautiful as well. I love my gold hoops. Every time I talk about Ana Luisa, I have gold hoop earrings. Here is another pair. So as you can see, the pendant is an opal, and I love opal earrings because my birthday is in October and my birthstone is opal. So when I saw these, I loved them. They are so, so beautiful. On the trend of gold hoops, you guys knew another pair was coming. They are the ones that I'm wearing. These are the ones that I got my sister last time, except she got them in silver. They are I believe they're the Celeste earrings. And this one is a star, and this one is a moon. I love these so much. When I got them for my sister, I saw them and I just love them so much that I wanted to get a pair for myself. So she has the silver ones and I have the gold ones now. As you can see, they have little gemstones, which are just so pretty. And then here is the moon. It is so, so cute. I love how they look together. I love how it's like the same earrings. They go together, but they're different. I really, really like these. So those are all of the new pieces from Ana Luisa. As always, I have a discount code in my description. It is Carolyn Marie Reads 20, where you can get 20% off your purchase. And I am so happy that I get to offer that because I love their jewelry pieces. They last so long. I wear them in the shower. I wear them to sleep. They are just beautiful, beautiful pieces that last so long and wear so well. And the fact that I get to give you guys a discount makes me really happy. Yes, those are the Ana Luisa pieces. And then let's talk about the books that I have been reading recently. The first two books I want to talk to you guys about are rereads, and they are Heartstopper Volume 3 and 4. So recently, Heartstopper Season 2 just came out on Netflix, and it was amazing. I love Heartstopper. I first read it, I want to say, in 2020, the first graphic novel, and I fell in love with the characters. It's such a comforting story, and I love Alice Oseman's writing, and their work is just so brilliant. I watched Season 2. I've already rewatched it as well. It is so good. It's just such a comforting show. Like, I watch it and it makes me happy, even though they deal with like more difficult topics surrounding mental health and sexuality. It's just handled in such a beautiful way. And these characters are such comfort characters for me. So after watching and then rewatching Season 2, I also love the soundtrack. Oh my god, the soundtrack is also amazing. I've had it on repeat for 2 weeks now. I wanted to reread them. So Season 2 of this show covers what happens in Volume 3, and then I really wanted to reread Volume 4 just because I was so excited. I wanted more. How it left off Season 2 and Volume 3 on quite a cliffhanger. I just really wanted more. So I reread these. They are still incredible, amazing books that are just filled with so much joy, and I love them so, so much. So these were an absolute pleasure to read or reread. And then the other book that I read recently was For the Game of Tomes book club, and that is The Awakening by Kate. Is it Chopin? I feel like I'm saying that incorrectly. But we read this for the book club, and we read Orlando, and then we are reading The Awakening, or have read The Awakening, because those are the books that we are going to be discussing together. I liked The Awakening, but I loved Orlando, and I feel like I was expecting a bit more from this one. On the back it says, this selection includes The Awakening, her novella of a married woman's sexual liberation that caused outrage on its publication at the end of the 19th century, as well as further tales of shocking revelations, brief pleasures, and female relationships set in her home state of Louisiana and beyond. I just thought it was going to be a bit more shocking than it was, and I think it's because in the modern day, what happens in this book isn't that controversial, but it was back when it was written. It's just my perception as a modern reader, and I was trying to shut that off and just perceive this story not as a modern reader. I will talk about it a bit more with Emma when we discuss Orlando and The Awakening, but I loved Orlando so much that I feel like maybe that hindered my enjoyment of this one, because I feel like Orlando, it did so much and it challenged so much, and I could see how Orlando was very shocking for that time period that it was published. And I guess like the shock factor of this one then was kind of like hindered because of the shock factor of Orlando. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I really enjoyed it. I gave it 3.5 stars. I try not to share my star ratings that much whenever I talk about books, just because I feel like, what even is a star rating? Like, it's so different. Every book is so different that I feel like it's so hard to give a star rating to books. But yeah, if you're curious, it's like a middle of the road. I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. So yes, and then the book that I am in the middle of reading is Cold Enough for Snow by Jessica O. I am about 3/4 of the way through and I'm really enjoying it. It's basically about this mother and daughter who go on a trip or a holiday to Tokyo, and it's them visiting the different sites and having different conversations on family and art and culture, and it's just a beautifully written book. I'll share some of my favorite lines because I did dog-ear some of them. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite. This is the first dog-ear that I tabbed. This is on page 9 and it says, "Maybe it's good," I said, "to stop sometimes and reflect upon the things that have happened. Maybe thinking about sadness can actually end up making you happy." And I really like that. I love thinking about how, like, the sorrow in your life can make you appreciate the happiness in your life, and you don't know one without the other. Because you wouldn't know what happiness was if you didn't know what sadness was. So I just like that juxtaposition and how you can't have one without the other. Let's see, another tab. This is on page 14 and it's just one line that really stuck out to me, and it says, "I wondered how I could feel so at home in a place that was not mine." And I think it's really interesting, especially as I travel more and explore different places, how different places that aren't your own can feel like home. And I just think that's a really interesting concept. So that's why I tabbed that line. And I am on page 69 and I have, let's see, it is 95 pages long. Yeah, so I don't have too much left of it, but I'm excited to keep reading it. I really like the conversations that the main character and narrator is having, especially with her mother and with other people. So yes, I don't think I'm reading anything else. I am not listening to an audiobook currently. I should start one soon. And yes, so I have a bunch of stuff that I need to do today. So I am going to, right now I'm going to work out because I have been doing so much work this past week and today that I need a little mental break. So I'm going to work out and probably have my post-workout smoothie, which is my favorite thing ever. And then I'm going to do a bit more work. I have a bunch of stuff to upload onto Etsy, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm having some family come over today, so I'm just going to try to get a bunch of work done before they come over. But yes, so that is my plan today. I already wrapped an Etsy order. I need to bring that to the post office as well. So just a bunch of random stuff, but I will keep you guys updated with what I'm doing and what I'm reading. And hopefully I will finish Cold Enough for Snow in the span of this reading vlog. Maybe? We'll see. Or if I start another book, if I start another audiobook, I'll let you guys know. So yeah. Hello everyone, it is now the next day, and as you have seen, I have been just working on a bunch of different work. I wrapped an Etsy order that I had. I'm going to bring it to the post office in a little while, and I've been working on a bunch of Etsy stuff. I'm kind of giving you a little sneak peek spoiler of what is coming to this Etsy drop. Some shirts, obviously, I feel like, yeah, I told you guys on my Instagram, I showed you that I was designing some clothing. I'm very excited about everything that's coming to this Etsy drop. It will be happening either September 4th or 5th when I am back from my travels. I'm very excited, but this is going up before my Etsy drop video, so a little sneak peek. But yes, I have still a ton more work to do. I have to upload a bunch of quotes onto the back of t-shirts. I have to upload all of them, write the descriptions, make sure everything is ready, so by the time I get back from my trip, I can just have everything ready to upload onto my Etsy shop. And that is what I've been mainly doing today. I need to answer some emails and do some random admin stuff. But last night, so my family did come over earlier than I was expecting. My sister came over and then she and I ran a few errands. So I didn't get a ton of work done yesterday, but it was really nice to just have some of my extended family over for dinner and just hang out a little bit. And then last night I did read more of Cold Enough for Snow, and I am on page 87 now, so I have less than 10 pages left, about 2 chapters left, and I'm really enjoying it. It's one of those books where, I don't know if you've ever heard people describe books by, like, there's no plot, just vibes. Like, no plot, just vibes. That's kind of this book. It's very short and atmospheric, and the descriptions are so stunning, but not a ton happens. It's more like reflection, talking about the main character's experiences and feelings about certain things, and I think that's a really interesting approach to a novella or a story. So yeah, I'm really loving the atmosphere and the tone of this book, just not a ton happens. It's mainly just a... Was that the train? Yes, that's the train. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that. That was weird. Anyway, what was I saying? The train normally doesn't sound like that. But I'm really enjoying it, and it's beautifully written, as I've said, and I will share with you another thing that I tabbed. When we were younger, my mother had regularly read to us from a book of Japanese fables, having saved nothing from her own childhood. One story had been about a mountain whose peak was surrounded by a ring of clouds, like a necklace, and two had been so beautiful that the greatest of all mountains had fallen in love with her. But the mountain with the clouds had not returned the other's affection, and instead had pined after a smaller, flatter mountain below. The great mountain had been so shocked and enraged by this, it had erupted into a volcano, covering the skies with smoke and darkness and pain for many days. I remember for some reason feeling incredibly moved by this story. The love of the beautiful cloud mountain for the kinder, smaller one. The torment of the volcano, as if, at that age, their passions had seemed more real to me than any human ones. I could not remember any other story from that book, except for one where a young woman dies in the snow, even though I tried to recall them as I walked. I loved that story about the mountains, and just the way that it's written is so beautiful and atmospheric, and the imagery is gorgeous. So I'm really, really enjoying this. I'm going to finish it today, most likely, and I will let you guys know what I think about it when I finish it. But I'm going to do a bit more work for Etsy stuff, and then I'm going to do my workout again, and then have my smoothie again, because it's literally like my favorite meal of the day. My favorite part of the day is my post-workout smoothie. Yes, I have shared it once with you guys before. I can link that video somewhere up here. But yes, I'm gonna get back to work. I just wanted to update you guys, and yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Okay, I am extremely tired. I just finished everything that I had to do for Etsy. I am feeling good. It took me all day long. As you guys saw, it's dark out now. I wanted to take Willow for a walk, but I didn't. I stopped for my workout, and then I had a smoothie, and then I brought my order to the post office, and then I went to the grocery store, and then I came home and I did more work, and then I talked to my boyfriend on the phone, which was lovely, and then I had dinner, and then I did more work, and now I'm done. So I think I'm going to get my pajamas on, and I'm going to take a little break, maybe play with Willow for a little bit because I didn't take her for a walk. And then I'm going to finish my book. I'm going to finish Cold Enough for Snow because I have less than like 10 pages left. And then I think I'm going to start editing this vlog. So yeah, I'm getting everything done. I'm feeling more accomplished the more that I do. Just trying to tick things off of my to-do list. I'm one of those like junkies where I love ticking things off of my to-do list. It's like one of my favorite feelings. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get my pajamas on and finally relax for a little bit, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to read. I'm excited to see how the book ends. I will let you guys know what I think about the ending. So yeah. What are you looking at? Do you want to play? Do you want to play? Do you want to play? Come on, come on. Your ears. Your ears. Your ears look so silly. I love you too. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the kisses. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's attack time. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. Ow! That's my nose! Ow! Okay, good girl. Oh my god, that dog is so cute. I'm getting distracted by a very cute dog. Good morning. It is the next morning, and last night I did finish Cold Enough for Snow, and I really enjoyed the ending. This book is so interesting the way that it's structured, because the ending didn't really feel like an ending. Like it felt like it could have gone on, but I also liked the way that she ended it, so it's very interesting. I did tab one last little part. So it really starts on page 88, and it says, "My mother's stories, whatever she had or had not told us about my uncle or her early days in a new country. It was not that she had kept these things hidden or deliberately changed them. I knew, for example, about her brother's heart, or about her first time on an international flight, and the name of the village that her parents had been born in, which too was far away from Hong Kong. But beyond that, there was almost nothing. Her parents, she said, had spoken little of their own childhoods, and so, as it so often is with distance, things ended with the name of the village. I thought of the movie I had watched on the plane over, a story about a scientist who discovers the secret to time travel, and so jumps ahead to the future, where everything is alien and unrecognizable to her, including her own life. I remembered looking from the movie screen to the window of the plane, where, below, the lights of many small towns glowed like remote settlements. Perhaps I thought my sister and I had grown up in a way that must have seemed equally foreign to my mother. Perhaps, over time, she had found the past harder and harder to evoke, especially with no one to remember it with. Perhaps it was easier that way, so much so that after a while, this new way became her habit. Another thing she grew used to, like eating cereal for breakfast, or keeping your shoes on in other people's homes, or rarely speaking to another in your mother tongue. I just found that really, really interesting, like the cultural differences between the generations and how being an immigrant can really like change so many aspects of your life in that way. Like it really made me think of my grandmother, because she moved here from Italy, and obviously when you're in a different country, you change culturally to adapt, and I just think that concept's really interesting, and the way that she ended it with this scene with her mother was really beautiful. I really enjoyed this. It's a middle-of-the-road book for me. I think it's closer to a 4-star than a 3-star, so I'm kind of giving it 3.5, but again, I really don't love star ratings. But just to give you guys an idea of where it lands for me, I would really highly recommend it because it's a beautifully written book, and I think that the conversations that Jessica O has are beautiful. But it's not something that I want to completely, like, scream about. So really enjoyed it, very happy I read it, and it's a very good read, just not something that I think is like, you know, blew me away completely. So yes, today I am going to wrap 2 more Etsy orders because I got them in. I also forgot to mention that I'm having a sale in my Etsy shop. It ends on September 2nd, right before my new Etsy drop is happening. So if you are interested, I am having a sale in my Etsy shop currently. And what else? I'm going to probably film a video so that I have it ready. Actually, I think it's gonna go up possibly tomorrow, and then this video and my Etsy drop video are going to go up when I'm away. I'm feeling productive, and on that note, I am going to go and get some work done. Okay, for some reason my camera just cut me off right before I could say goodbye, so it is now the next day, and I just wanted to close out this video and say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed hearing me talk about some books that I've been reading and the clothing I've been designing, seeing Willow, and don't forget to check out Ana Luisa's beautiful pieces. I have a link in my description as well as a code for 20% off your purchase. It is Carolyn Marie Reads 20, and also today is August 18th, and it is the day that Emma released her necklace, so definitely go check it out. I'm so happy and proud of Emma, and I'm just so excited. So yes, thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you very soon in another video, and as always, happy reading.